There's 4 directions on each of the planes. So on your front and back plane, you can spin like this, which is counterclockwise, but your right hand is overhand, and your left hand is underhand, and that makes counterclockwise. You could spin the other same direction, where they're going clockwise, where your right hand is underhand, and your left hand is overhand. Then you could spin so that they're both overhand, which is overhand opposite, because they're in opposite directions because they're coming at each other. Or I would call this inward because they're coming in at the top, versus this, which is underhand opposite because they're going out at the top, outward, and they're both coming from underhand, but they're opposite each other. Now, that would be on the front and back planes. On the side planes, the directions are as follows. You could do both of them in overhand. And this is true whether you're doing split time or same time or polyrhythmic time or whatever. The timing is irrelevant of the direction. This is overhand. Sometimes people call this forward. Then this is underhand. Sometimes people call this backward. And then my naming convention for the 2 opposite directions are side, opposite, and then whichever hand is overhand. So if the left is overhand, I call it side opposite left, left hand overhand, right hand underhand. And if the right hand is overhand and the left hand is underhand, then I call that side opposite right. So this is side opposite right where the right hand's overhand. This is side opposite left where the left hand is overhand. And because it's opposite direction, that means the hand that is not named is the underhand. And then on the floor plane or horizontal plane or flat plane, however you want to name it, and this is true here and here, although I name it based on what you see looking down, not what you see looking up, unless it's only staying over your head. I would call this the same thing as this, inward or overhand opposite on the horizontal plane. And then I would call this, where they're going out away from each other, the same as I would call it here, underhand opposite, right? So this is underhand opposite horizontal. And then you can do clockwise or counterclockwise. So your horizontal planes, you basically take your wall plane in front of you and you flatten it down. So it's the same directions, just flattened down.